Hey everybody! I'm here today to tell you how to survive a tsunami. I'll be going over 7 things that you must do if you want to increase the likelihood of you surviving a massive tsunami. Let's get right into the video. The first thing that you have to do is pack an emergency bag. In your emergency bag, you should have clothes, you should have food, you should have water, and any other emergency supplies that you might need. Always have that emergency bag ready if you live somewhere where a tsunami is even remotely possible. Number 2 is get to the highest ground possible. You want to be as high up as possible, not on a building, but on ground. So whatever the highest ground is that you can see, you want to get there. Look for a mountain that is high up and get as high up on that mountain as you possibly can, okay? Step number 3 is stay at the highest ground possible. So a lot of people will go to the highest ground, they'll see the tsunami, and then they'll go back down. Now, tsunamis often have multiple strikes, meaning multiple occurrences. So you want to wait until the tsunami is absolutely clear and it's not coming back for you to get down. Stay at the highest ground possible for an extended period of time. That's why you need your emergency bag. Step number 4 is talk to the local authorities to stay informed. This is especially true if you're somewhere where you don't live there, if you're new to the area, okay? If you live there, you probably know what's going on. You've probably been through this before, but still talk to the local authorities and listen to the local radio stations, call into the local, professionals to see what they say. But if it's especially even more true if it's somewhere where you don't actually live, okay? Number 5, get as far as possible from the potential tsunami. So you want to get as far as you possibly can. A lot of people get to the high ground that's close to the area where the tsunami might strike. You want to get not only as high up as possible, but as far away as possible from the tsunami. So get as far as you possibly can and as high up as you possibly can. Number 6, if you feel an earthquake, drop down and cover to protect yourself. Now, tsunamis are often combined with earthquakes. There's often earthquakes that happen before and after and during tsunamis. If you feel an earthquake, not only do you have to brace yourself from the potential tsunami, but you also have to brace yourself from the earthquake. You don't want to survive the tsunami only to get hurt or seriously injured by the earthquake. So drop down and just lay for cover if you feel an earthquake. Last but not least is number 7, which is stay away from power lines and buildings if possible. Obviously, if it's not possible, you have to be by a power line or a building, then just do it and be as safe as possible. But if it's even remotely possible for you to stay away from a power line or from a building, you want to steer clear of the power lines and buildings, because in the event of an earthquake or tsunami coming close to you, those power lines and buildings might collapse, and that can be dangerous. So get as far up or as high up as possible, as far away as possible from the tsunami, and steer clear of power lines and also of buildings, preferably larger buildings. And that's it. That is essentially how to survive a tsunami, 7 things that you must do. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.